Hi, Row Magazine. It's Elizabeth Lee. We're in one of my favorite places in Barcelona. This is a membership club, female only, and I love it. I usually come here to hang out, to work, to network. So basically, I really love this place.
So nice. Can I ask you a few questions while I have you here?
Sure. Let's go and grab a coffee first.
Great. So, what's your first approach to monetizing your platform and has it evolved over time?
Yes, honestly, I have a very interesting and weird story. Some people don't believe me when I tell them that. Basically, one of my first viral videos on YouTube, it was kind of like back in 2011, I think, when the platform just started growing. And I did not know that I can actually monetize those videos after 3 years passed, when a girl who is literally 10 years younger than me, she told me that I can monetize platforms, and that really changed the whole game. And also when I moved to LA, to the US, I felt like a lot of platforms over there, they help influencers to grow and monetize, which was nice. So since then, I treat my influencing as a real business. Do you want to get a coffee?
Yeah, let's get a coffee.
Okay, cool. Sorry, can I have a cappuccino, please? Perfect.
While we wait for the coffee, can I ask you another question?
Sure.
So, how do you determine which brands align with your personal brand and values?
I would say that my preference is really to work with local brands, because in Spain and Barcelona there are so many, and if you're one of them, don't forget to, DM me on Instagram as well, because I would love to work with you. But most of all, I try to see who is behind the brand, like the founders. I try to network with people so I actually understand why they decided to make this or that brand, and this is like really, really important for me. Gracias.
What are some of the key factors you consider before signing a partnership deal?
I would say that before I had my very first agent in LA, I realized that I need to become an agent for myself by myself. By that, I mean, I really took my time to understand how, all those legal contracts work. I really tried to make sure that I meet all the deadlines so I look professional, like I was, being a part of some sort of an agency. So I feel like the work ethics is really, really important. And even if you start, always take time and do your reading the contract.
Good coffee?
Good coffee. I needed that.
Oh, nice. So, you can also work out here.
Yeah, I just finished my Pilates class. I really like it in here.
So, how do you stay authentic while working with brands and promoting sponsored content?
The other day, my friend, she asked me whether I do any collaborations at all. So I took it as a compliment, because it means that I do it in a very native, very seamless way. But at the same time, you need to make sure that brands, they kind of like benefit from working with you. So there is this fine line that you always have to keep in mind.
What strategies have been most effective in growing and retaining your audience?
I would say that there is one key to success, and that is experimentation. So I really try to experiment with the content that I post. For example, when it comes to Instagram, I realized that, posting reels is what you get new audiences. But if you want to build the sort of like connection with the existing audience, posts and carousels and also stories are doing way better. And for example, YouTube, I just love YouTube because it really helps me to build this loyal audience that keeps following me for probably for years. And now let me take a shower quickly and I'll see you downstairs.
What book are you reading there? Does it say Woman Made?
Yes, and do you know what I really love about Juno House is that it's made by women for women, which is really nice because I really believe in empowering us girls.
Wow, so cool. What has been some unexpected challenges or costs associated with being an influencer?
That's a good question. To be honest, I feel like there is one thing that's really, really bothering me, and it's called time spent on posting on all of those platforms. Now, an average influencer needs to post around maybe 4 or 5 or even 6 different platforms. And I honestly hate it, but what can I say? That is my job right now, so there is no solution, at least for now.
Okay. How do analytics and data plan into kind of shaping your content and the business decisions?
To be honest, I feel like if analytics did play a big role, I would probably just do price comparison videos. For example, I posted one back in August this year and it became viral. But this is not the type of content that I really want to concentrate on. So now I feel like I just do it intuitively on the go. And maybe I really need to take more analytical approach, but for now, can you just please leave me alone for a couple of hours because I really need to finish something? But I see you at the cocktail hour, okay?
There you are.
Oh, you're right in time and getting our drinks. You wanted a martini, right?
Yeah. How do you approach building a personal brand that stands out in a crowded space?
I would say that unfortunately my niche, which is lifestyle and fashion, is kind of oversaturated. But I have a very diversified portfolio of different topics that I like to talk about. So whenever people follow me, they kind of like never know what to expect, which is really nice.
That's so cool. What advice would you actually give to aspiring influencers and probably also brands?
You know, I would say that knowing how to represent yourself, regardless of your job, if you're a tech startup guy or an influencer like myself, you really need to know on how to present yourself and put yourself out there. So you better do it rather than you regret of not doing it. So cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Okay, so let's wrap up because I kind of want to get drunk, no?
Yeah, I agree. See ya.